the audience gets to see my process here.
What's the process? Oh,
Oh,
the changing of the guard where
yeah.
the
Oh
glasses
yeah.
come off and the other ones come on.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that, but I gotta dim the lights there. Dim my background.
Okay. Oh, you're setting the mood.
Yeah. Gotta set the mood. All right. Let's get into this. Feeling stouty tonight, Dan.
Oh, did you go stout too? All right.
Yeah, I got double stouts.
Just a bunch of posers over here. Biting the style of the real social media icon of this area, Pennsylvania.
Allegedly.
I
There
mean,
have
he
been
he definitely
accusations have
filled
been
a
made.
hole left from some other defunct social media entity in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean, allegations have been made against him. Um, we're starting to get some data to back it up.
That's awesome. We're getting
You know.
data. We're culling the data as we speak.
We'll get it. We'll get there.
When to use the term culling? We're culling through the data.
All right. I have to talk shit on Andy real quick.
It's a pretty legit Phillies hat with the fanatic on it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Especially because Keegan has he has like basically a matching one. Just it's the blue brim.
Oh, okay,
He has
got
the
it.
full blue. But the fanatic hat goes pretty hard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Man, I got some good stuff for tonight. I have it's National Beer Day and we'll talk about it, but I got some good information and I found quite possibly the coolest headline from National Beer Day in history. So,
Okay. All right, I like it. I didn't even know it was National Beer Day, and
yeah, I mean, we're gonna nerd out hard over it a little bit. We have to there has to be some discussion for it. It's a what you drinking episode, beer centric.
yeah.
We're gonna talk a little beer history for you guys.
Oh yeah. Let's see where I have some. I saved some posts, and I don't remember what they were, but I was like, "Oh man, I have to save these." Let's see.
You got some good trash from the interwebs for us.
Oh yeah. Is this him? Oh yeah, this is a good one. I got a good cover. I got to get you. I haven't brought them up on the podcast. The vibes of the song. I've been singing it all week.
It's funny because I've been singing "Cum Trees" all week.
Gum trees.
Actually, not this week, but last week during the nice weather. We're back down in the 40s now, and it's not cum tree season right now.
This duo, so they're called it's jno.us and
Okay.
P O'Mal.
Okay.
And
they sound like AOL screen names.
Good God, are they just I mean, one of these things is not like the others, Dan.
Okay, let's see. We got a real odd couple situation going on here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, one person here really sticks out like a sore fat thumb.
He looks like he bought the other guy in Thailand or something.
I'm pretty so I've done a deep dive on these guys, and I'm pretty sure they're this guy over
I wasn't
here,
going to, but you're gonna make me go full screen for this.
Yeah, I think he's Hawaiian, and I think they might be in Hawaii.
Okay.
Like I think P. O'Mal is one of those white guys that like moved to Hawaii and like fully like thinks he's like part of the culture. He's Hawaiian.
The dads are gonna get this one, but he looks like the guy. He's shaped like the guy who should be dropping his ice cream all the time in Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. Yeah, dead on. All right, let's. I've literally been singing the chorus, the hook of this song all week. I can't get it out of my head.
Let's hear it.
Now my heart and soul turn into bits, and I'm still not over it. I'm just not over it. I'm just not over it. Now my heart.
Now, it's not of the music that we have featured on the pre-shows,
Yeah.
not the worst.
So Jano.us is the guy in the background, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Is he being human trafficked by
He might be.
P.O. Mal?
He might be. The biggest thing to me is P.O. Mal. His lyrical, his singing voice is.
I love the use of the word bits.
There's something off, but what's really great is his dance moves. Really, Dan, really hone in on P.O. Mal this entire time. Don't pay attention to Jano.
Okay.
Just P.O. Mal.
And soul turn into bits, and I'm still not over it. I'm just not.
He just like clumsily walks out of the frame.
He does this like toe turn, like spin move kind of thing.
It's the best. That little like he does like a walk with the Egyptians, like not over it.
He looks like me, like after like a night out when I go to Wawa and I put in my like late night drunk hoagie order, and then I just turn towards like the electrolyte section. I go, here we go.
I think he did do like heel toe.
Yeah, basically almost like a heel toe move.
Yeah. Love him in the background.
Now my heart and soul turn into bits.
Oh, he did go heel toe.
I know, man. He does the heel toe like I just submitted my order and grabbed my ticket at the Wawa counter.
The fit is phenomenal. It's like the black t-shirt, the P.O. Mal in Star Trek font or Star Wars font. Somewhere Mr. Nick just put his fist through a wall.
I love that he's wearing like those Terex like hiking shoes.
I was just about to say he's got the hiking shoes, like the Merrell, like he's got Merrells
on.
Yeah. The straight leg jeans, they're like Levi 509s or something.
He better loosen that Apple Watch or he's gonna lose that hand.
Yeah, everything about him is just an absolute vibe.
Oh yeah, he dances like I do when I'm drunk at the bar.
I'm just not over it.
Yeah, right here. Here we go.
I'm just not over it. Now my heart and soul turn into bits.
It's such a rigid move. Why did he do it and keep it in?
I'm trying, man. I can't do it.
So here's the thing, too. The rest of their videos, he keeps doing this move where we got to go to their pages. He does all the like he does like a salute move, and it's in like every video.
Is that P.O. Mal next to him in the floral shirt?
Yeah.
Hey Josh, what do you think of this song?
I'm so over this, and I'm so over that.
Is this another?
I'm over it.
They did like I guess people did like a remix of it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how many versions of this song do they have?
But he is the exact guy that tucks his t-shirt into his jeans.
Yeah, P.O. Mal has a sunburn right there.
I mean, he just it's something special. I gotta find he does these moves, and it might be on his channel because they each have their own channel, right? And
I see this. Yeah.
Where did he go? Now we're going through you get to see all my
Jesus.
Now my heart.
Oh, let's go
There we
back.
go.
God damn.
So like watching my dad navigate the computer.
This is a lot easier.
Now my
when
heart.
it's on the phone. His stuff. So it has to be in here.
He's a fucking Giants fan.
Yeah. Maybe they are in San Fran.
He
Or
is.
maybe-
I looked at his profile. It says San Fran based.
And I'm still not
There it
over
is.
it. I'm just
It's in every video. He just ends a lyric with
not over it. Over it. I'm just not over it. Over it. And I'm
Blink 3 times if you're being trafficked, Jano.
so over it all, just feeling great.
there it is.
I'm so over this, and I'm so over that.
Jano sounds like one of those what were they called? Castratas? They were like the young boys that had their testicles removed.
Oh, that is, I think, what they were called.
Yeah,
Yes.
he sounds like a castrata. This one's great.
I'm only here just for fun. You think I am the one?
You think they bought those costumes on Temu?
Like we're on the
100%. That's the song that's been stuck in my head.
And I'm still not over
There's
it.
the salute.
I'm just not.
It's driving me crazy, Dan.
That's his move, man.
He's even got his own GIF.
Oh man.
It
Tom's just not over it.
it drives me. They're in my algorithm now. They've taken over for busting your butt.
I gotta say, Jano's got the voice of an angel when he kicks in right there.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I mean he's a nice touch to the absolute void of musical talent that is P.O. Mal.
Just not over it.
Let's get something a little bit more refreshing, and then
We'll get into the episode.
we'll get into the episode.
All right, let's see.
We'll get a nice little share cover.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm worried.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love?
Man, Iowa is wild. Oh man.
It's strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love?
I love the two cameras.
I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough, no.
This guy also dances like I do when I get drunk at the bar. Tom, I'm seeing a pattern and I don't like it.
It's rare that you find a cover that's better than the original.
Jeez.
This is wonderful and a great use of the full length reel.
Yeah.
This guy said, I got 90 seconds. Bet.
Oh, we get a little bit more now too.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah, they extended it a little bit more now, so you get even more share.
Someone said, do you do funerals? Oh my God. Day 5 of asking for Man in the Box by Allison James. This is your best yet.
Oh,
What a
that
beautiful
would-
cover. What?
That would be Man in the Box by
Yeah.
Allison James.
This is the best yet. Makes me feel like there's more to discover, Dan. This is just Tatum.
All right, just Tatum.
What you got, just Tatum? This one's pinned, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, we got to go pinned.
Oh,
That's
it looks like it's just Tatum.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Just Tatum.
You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around touch your finger? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Woof.
You know I'm such a fool for you. You got
Oh, it's so bad.
touch your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You
Just when I thought,
I should have like put like a skeleton overlay on this, so when you came back, it was just like dead me right here.
you should have just done the screenshot of Marv when he touched the electrical, the electrified water faucet.
I was thinking like the melted Nazi in Ark of the Covenant, or the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Man, he has so many.
Oh.
Well, let me just scroll up here and follow.
Good Lord.
It went just when you thought my algorithm couldn't get cooked any further.
Dude, your algorithm is so cooked.
Oh, this guy has been infiltrating my my algorithm. Have you seen Davis Clark? Has he gotten into your algorithm yet, Dan?
Well, thankfully not after looking at it.
Oh, he's the best. He's so inspirational.
Let's see it.
Unfortunately, I was not promoted to the executive committee. Although this is a disappointing end to the campaign, I want to assure the people that I remain committed to the pursuit of excellence and the advancement of their will.
It's all these cryptic corporate videos.
Rock and rice for lunch because we're back. I've got to stay fueled up throughout the day. Let's get it.
That's all it is.
Every office has this guy.
He's the best, man.
Rocking the suit while working from home. We'll see if this little experiment gets my teammates fired up.
It's just, how do you get your hair that spiky?
I don't know, man.
He's all top gum.
That picture with the sunglasses has to be his Tinder profile.
Lots of research and development this weekend, seeing how people live and work in the big city during a crazy time called busy season. Lots of
What busy season? Like, what season is it? Why are people busy? What's going on?
It's all
send the message loud and clear and make it personal. It can't end with best or some other line that's softer than a marshmallow. We want them to feel the meaning when they read it. Send the message.
It's just, this fit is,
I know, that's what I'm saying. The hat, bro.
It's out of control.
Is he in Philly?
I imagine that's the Grim Reaper that shows up once
honestly,
your heart stops from a white monster.
Yeah, exactly. If you're Delco and you die, this is the Grim Reaper that comes.
Oh, that's the Delco Grim Reaper. That's perfect.
Yeah. Yo, is he from Philly though? It looks like it.
Yeah, you're dead as fuck, dude.
You.
Yeah, you're dead, dude.
Dude.
Yo, you're deader than the Mets' chances of winning a World Series.
Oh, got him.
Oh my god! All right, let's do
this.
Yeah, let's get started here. Send the message loud and clear to all of our enemies. We won't be defeated. We will only continue to drink beer.
Yeah, he's got a who was the guy in the
principal?
60s? No, I was thinking that the old dude in the 60s that used to like barter like the peace talks with like Vietnam and stuff. Kissinger.
Henry Kissinger.
He's got a very like young Kissinger vibe to him.
If you guys didn't watch the catch us on the pre-show, we were checking out some Davis Clark videos.
Davis Clark, man, he got me motivated to have a good podcast episode. I gotta say,
Dan, you gotta just scroll through those reels. You're feeling a little lull in the business workday. You got to get on his wheels and get motivated, dude.
He'll motivate me. I won't overuse one of my dead horse terms, but man, he might put lead in my pencil.
There it is. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here. We are
we're kicking back tonight.
Yeah,
we've got it's a holiday, so yeah, we're ready to celebrate.
Yeah. We just wrapped the Hall of Fame of craft beers. We put in more work than we should have, I guess. And we're kicking back.
We're kicking back.
We're like accountants after tax season. We've done the work. We're ready to go dork out on a cruise or something.
Yeah. We're going to Cabo. We're just gonna get hammered. We're gonna go to a donkey show in Tijuana.
Well, Chris White said evening, ladies. And
yeah, he dropped in a little bit ago when we were
cancel.
I really don't like when Chris White misgenders.
It's really offensive.
I don't like when he assumes an identity.
Yeah, no, you're assuming in 2025. How dare you?
How dare you, Chris White?
Anyway, welcome back. I'm your host, Tom, and I've had over 300 million unique beers. Suck my dick.
Hey, and I'm your other host, Dan. I have not had that many beers. I really wanted to keep it at 420 and just stay there and be like, my work here is done, but I kept going.
Yeah, so we're back. We're going to be drinking some, maybe a theme, maybe not. It's up for the listeners to judge.
We got a theme. We got a celebration. We also have 2020 vibes going on.
Yes, we are continuing 2020 vibes. We got a Dan choice tonight. A Dan selection.
Drop the funk bomb on this one.
Yeah. In the meantime, give us a follow, give us a rating. Leave a comment on Spotify. The bit left a Spotify comment. It was a bit spicy, Dan. I don't know if I want to read it on air. He went hard at one of our constituents.
Ooh, can you text it to me? Screenshot.
Yeah.
Let's drum up a little controversy so we can get people over to the comments on our Spotify to leave their own comments. But if you are listening to this and you want to know what the bit said, go to our comments. Leave another comment too. Hey, reply to the bit.
Yeah. It's pretty funny, but
ooh, let me
I don't know if it's SFW, Dan.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, we are it's very funny. Just NSFW for the podcast.
Ooh, NSFP, not safe for the podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like Dan mentioned, it's 2020 vibes still. We have a Dan selection. We're the best friends podcast in the world, and we're starting right now. This is so very pleasant after that pre-show.
Yeah, after pre-show Instagram music, yeah, drop a little funk. I get my white dad dancing at a wedding.
Nothing more that I hate in this life.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, that one came up randomly on like, I think I was looking at the Roots and Similar Artists station, and it came up on like the speakers in the car, just pounding. It just hit the vibe, and I immediately added it to my 2020 vibes playlist that I squirrel away my nuts for the episode. So.
Yeah, it's great. So that is Am I Wrong? Anderson Paak featuring Schoolboy Q.
You will not be disappointed if you listen all the way through to Mr. Anderson Paak.
Yeah, look at that. Andy Man. Paak.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a great one.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q rarely misses. I'm gonna have to listen and get the Schoolboy Q section there.
Ooh, Schoolboy Q's section is great, man. I was just listening to him and Joey Badass the other day, and man, like that was a time machine going back to like all those artists that came out in like the early like 2010s that were just like so big. You had like, I don't know, it was almost everybody on that what was that song we used to have, The Last Huzzah? Every single artist on that one song. Do you remember that one? I think like Ryan sent it to me and sent it to both of us. We used to play it. It had like everybody on it, like Danny Brown, Action Bronson.
Oh, maybe.
Despo, Mr. Motherfucker. I think Schoolboy Q was on it too. And it was just like all these like artists from like the 2010s, like that rap scene that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And just like was straight fire.
Yeah, right before we got Spotify playlist rappers.
Yeah, SoundCloud mumble rap.
Yeah, that's it. SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, the SoundCloud mumble rap. Like there was a renaissance of hip hop, and Schoolboy Q is one of them. Anderson Paak is great too. I love the fact that I know when he's playing that, he's also playing the drums too.
Yeah,
which is pretty sick. Like he sings while he's playing, which is awesome. Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Joey and Q.
Andy Man. True Delco garbage.
he knows my entire playlist right there.
All right. Let's we're celebrating it's a National Beer Day.
It is National Beer Day.
We're celebrating that. We're honoring one of our compatriots. You guys will get it.
Yeah.
You get the theme. But yeah, let's get in these beers, Dan. And I've been dying for this. As soon as I texted you about this, and you were like, "Yes, agreed." I was like, I have to stop because I don't have what we're looking for. But boy, did I made a decision tonight. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna share mine here. I am going to be drinking Grand Cacao by Troegs Independent Craft Brewery. Beautiful. So this is Welcome to Grand Cacao. This deliciously decadent stout is built on a foundation of rich chocolate malt, caramel malt, and roasted barley. Cold steeping on Peruvian cocoa nibs and natural vanilla doubles down on the smooth symphony of chocolate, and a splash of milk sugar delivers a velvety, sweet, and creamy finish. We taste milk chocolate, roasty grain, hints of sweet cream.
Tom loves that sweet cream.
Love me some sweet cream. Just sweet cream.
That is an amazing beer, and I've only had it recently. And what's crazy, I had it recently, and it was aged like 2 years. Okay. So I got it in a holiday corporate beer share at the old 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. And I think someone was just trying to they just pulled a beer off the shelf somewhere. It just happened to be from 2023, or no, it was 2022. And boy, did it just taste, it still tasted amazing. I have to give props to that beer. Just a great, smooth beer. Even after 2 years, it held up, even with a little milk sugar in there. Yeah, I would imagine that it would age pretty nicely. I don't know how much milk sugar they add. It's just a bit for that splash. Yeah. Splash of sweet cream, right? Yeah. Yeah. Just splashing sweet cream. Yeah. Splash on your chin there, man. You might want to just prefer it on my chest. All right, Dan, what do you bring into the pod? Dan, can I ask you? Yeah. What you drinking? Great question, Tom. And oh boy, did I brought a gun to a knife fight with this one here. So I will be doing the KBS Hazelnut Fudge 2025. So this is a new KBS out right now. rounded in at about 12% ABV here. So discover a new level of indulgence with the KBS Hazelnut Fudge. It's crafted for the discerning palate. This KBS variant offers a robust and decadent drinking experience. You've got the aromas of hazelnut coffee intertwined with velvety smooth embrace of fudge, coffee, and chocolate. Immerse yourself in the layers. Flavor notes from bourbon barrel aging process. Love it. In every sip, for your moments of relaxation or celebration. And we are celebrating. It is National Beer Day, and we had a theme of beers. And once we get into them, we'll talk about it. But it had to be big, and it had to be dark. So
yeah. So I'm slurping on sweet cream. Dan's pushing in fudge. It's it's certainly on theme.
Absolutely.
All right, Dan. So, and again, Dan, it's been a theme of the year. Year of the bottle.
Year of the bottle, man. Look at that.
I went hard in the bottles over the weekend.
Yeah, saw that.
During
Let's
my
go.
cleaning adventures, but let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Ooh, boy.
So a nice stouty episode. I grabbed this last week when I was getting our Hall of Fame beers. So I just wanted one of each of our Hall of Fame beers. And I was like, I'm not going into Gigante for 2 beers. I'm going to get a full 6-pack.
You got to round out the 6.
Yeah.
I felt that at a bottle shop the other day. They had 4-pack holders, and you could like make your own 4-pack. And I only grabbed 2 beers, and I went back and got myself 2 more because I had to.
Even 6, yeah. And Giant's nice because they will have like a couple nice surprises in the Lucy section.
Yeah, love the Lucy section. Love the term Lucy section too.
Yeah, these are Lucy's.
Oh yeah.
And this beer popped out at me, and the next beer that I'm going to have was also from that trip. I kept going back to it. I kept like picking it up and putting it down, and ultimately put it in the 6-pack. So, Daniel,
cheers, sir.
Sancha.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, that is delightful. It's a welcome treat.
It is a treat. That's what I thought about that beer when I drank it. I drank it making dinner one night. I think after that holiday gathering, and I was just trying to clear space. And that was the first beer that looked delicious from that haul. So I had to go for it. And it was nice. It does drink very well too. So it's going to be, it'll be a quick one for you.
It has that bit of softness to it, but it still has a carb bite, which is nice. A lot of times I don't really want the like nitro-y creamy stout. Like I do
Milk
still
stout?
want a little bit of I want a little bit of bite to it.
A little bit, yeah.
Big chocolate punch. I'm getting like the roasty notes, and a little bit of vanilla on the end.
Nice.
How's that hazelnut fudge?
Decadent. That is the word of the day with our beers that we're starting with here, folks. Decadent. This is definitely the hazelnut fudge up front. Really heavy on the coffee. I'm not getting any barrel to it. I mean, this is a treat. It's delicious. Maybe at the back end, I'm getting a little bit of like the dry, like barrely kind of wood taste that you get kind of on the finish, but I'm not getting any bourbon with it. The coffee is delicious. This hazelnut coffee that they use with this, absolutely delicious. But yeah, I kind of am a little disappointed I'm not getting the bourbon, but I feel like this one will age very well. This is 2025. This was just brewed in January.
Okay.
So this is a fresh KBS.
Yeah.
I got a feeling, and just knowing KBS's track record, 2 years on this bad boy, it's going to be smooth as velvet.
Yeah. Once you get that nice layer of dust on the bottle,
it definitely helps to insulate the beer and further the aging process when you get dust on it.
And I am a little bit surprised, Dan. I was expecting in that beer, you would have more of the fudge coming out of the back end.
Yeah, no fudge coming out of the back end. They keep the back end the back end is very clean on this. They definitely prep before. So, the fudge isn't present on the back end. It's
Interesting. It's kind of what you want.
it's
You
it's
know.
exactly like you're not looking for fudge on the back end, really.
Mm-mm.
You're looking for a more enjoyable experience.
You want a nice, clean back end.
You want a little bit of bite, a little bit of
Yeah.
ooh, what do we got here? Chili Band, West Coast Pilsner. Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Andrew Chrisman coming in there. Andy Mann.
I was just so I have a younger coworker.
Okay.
I think I brought him up on the podcast before. He's like in the craft beer, just starting to get into craft beer, and he's like, "Oh, have you heard of this brewery? Have you heard of this brewery?"
Oh, and you're the guy goes
It's like,
yes, I have.
"Have I?"
Have I?
Um,
Take a seat, young buck, while I tell you a story.
so he was
Does he come up to you in your rocking chair?
yes.
And when he asks about a brewery, you stop rocking, you just go, "Er." Yes, I know that one. Goes into a timeless tale.
I stopped whittling. Yeah, so he was he's from New Jersey.
All
And
right, all right.
he was like, "Oh, going to this brewery this weekend. Like, have you ever heard of it? Tonewood." I was like, "Brother, have I heard of it?" He's very much like a he likes fruited sours, he likes hazies. Like he's very much like a younger
Yeah.
craft
We've
beer
been-
drinker.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
look at him, you look at yourself a couple years ago, you go, you'll get there. You'll get
Yeah.
there.
He's like always described, "Oh, I had this awesome stout. It has, it had donuts in it." And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And you look at him and you go, you'll get that Miller High Life hat eventually.
So I told him, I was like, "Oh, if you see it at Tonewood, get lawnmower beer.
Yes.
Either lawnmower beer or I think it was poolside."
They have a really good coffee porter there too. Delicious.
So this was like a couple weeks ago. I told him about it. And we were walking to get coffee the other day, and he's like, I got that lawnmower beer. He was like, "It was awesome." He's like, I was never really,
awesome.
yeah, it
It
was
was awesome.
awesome. He's like, I was never really a Pilsner guy, but that beer was so refreshing. And I was like,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Let it flow through.
He's like,
you.
Tom, why are you crying right now? I'm just so proud of you.
Let the crisp flow through you.
Where'd you get that hood and that robe?
Yeah. Dan, you're painting a very, very weird picture for people who don't know that you're describing Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, well, Tom, come on. You frequent the robe often.
Yeah. So I was like the proud dad. I was like, "Good
Ooh,
job, son."
using proud after I use
Yeah.
robe.
Oh, Jesus.
Yikes. Canceled.
I was like, "That a boy, that a boy."
Tom's opinions do not reflect the opinions of the Best Friends podcast.
So yeah, I was like, "Yeah, you got to start trying more of those beers, man." It's
Let me tell you about a place called Human Robot.
he was just at the Kennett Beer Fest.
Oh, okay.
So he was like trying some. He was like, "Oh yeah, I tried that Human Robot." He's like, "The Hellertau Pills is really good." And I was like, "Yeah, the sky's also blue."
Yeah, exactly. And water's wet. Next.
But I was like, I'm watching him make the turn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't like Pilsners too. I've had so much of this other crap that now Pilsners are unbelievable.
There was this Richie guy there dressed like an astronaut. It really freaked me out.
I asked him, I was like, "Did you see a guy dressed like an astronaut?" And he was like, "No."
He's like,
"Oh man, just
think
really
you think you'd
avoided
remember
that."
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking about seeing if he checked out Space Cadet. He did not venture over that way. I guess he didn't make it to that section.
The other day I called it Space Cowboy by accident, and then I almost texted Richie and said you have to change it to Space Cowboy
Space Cowboy.
or the Gangster of Love
Yeah.
or Maurice. He speaks for was it the Papadus? It was a made up word. The Papadus of Love.
That's what a weird song.
So good though.
Yeah, he's got to change it to Space Cowboy and then have a beer called the Smoker and the Joker.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So beers, Dan.
We had a theme tonight.
Yeah.
We're celebrating alongside somebody who's made a significant impact in craft beer. I mean, he's made the same impact you would say people like Sam from Dogfish Head. We talked about Sierra Nevada, that impact on craft beer. Right up there with that impact on craft beer, you have Allen. Beer with Allen. That's right. It's beer with Allen, not beers with Allen, right? Singular. Yeah. So you're having beer with Allen.
Beer.
Okay.
Because he has one beer on the weekend. One beer on the weekend, but somehow just 100 beers a month.
So in honor of the absolute craft beer numbers, this guy has done legendary numbers, has done more for craft beer than
drinking two
Allagash, and then Allagash, I would say, in my opinion.
Rob Todd bows down.
Todd, yeah. I mean, he calls Allen for advice with the amount of beers that he's had.
Legendary numbers. He's drinking. If you want to believe his appearance on the Brewdat podcast, he's only drinking 2 nights a week.
2 nights a week.
And putting up 100 beers a month.
100 beers a month with only 2 days a week.
That's only
4 weeks. 2 days. That's 8 days a week. He is putting in 100 beers. That is insane.
Where's the proof, Alan?
I mean, the numbers don't lie. So 2 days a week, and we talked about this. So what? That's if you get 4. I mean, you don't get a full 4, but let's just say 4 weeks.
It's like every 10 videos, he's going to be at 3,000, and then another 10 videos, he's at I'm at almost 3,100.
He has to drink almost 12 and a half beers a day to get those numbers.
He's drinking 20
legendary numbers.
25 beers a week and 2 days.
Yeah. In 2 days, he's got 25 beers.
Even 25 beers a week is impressive.
25. And Tom, again, this is unique beers.
Yeah.
This man, I mean, he is single-handedly saving craft beer at
he's not checking in
25 unique beers a week. There is no way these numbers are fudged. Absolutely not.
No, the sanctity of Untapped would not allow that.
No. I mean, I assume something like Untapped probably has checks and balances in place where, like, hey, if you're gonna upload 25 beers a week, we're gonna make sure you're drinking those.
Hey, Chris White. Nowadays, I'll be lucky to drink 5 a week. It's
dude, you have to aim lower right here, brother. I get like unique beers. Yeah, maybe 3 or 4. Unique.
We're talking about unique.
Yeah, unique beers. I mean, Alan's on just another level where, like, anybody listening to this podcast can never aspire to this.
No. Surely all of his posts have pictures of the beers he's drinking.
Sure. I mean, why would you lie about drinking 25 beers a week? I mean, that is numbers.
The guy just all he does, I mean, it's
unique to a best. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I think I might have drank. So I was painting a nursery this weekend, and I mean, if you're painting, if you're painting, you're drinking.
Oh, if you if you're
If you're
not drinking, you're a psychopath. You're a serial killer. If you
Oh, yeah.
if you paint without something to get you through it, if you're not medicating while you're drinking, then or while you're painting, ooh,
That might be our first shirt.
Yeah.
If you're painting, you're drinking.
yeah. Man,
Come
I did
sleeveless.
that. I did a lot of painting in college, and let's just say I couldn't be sober for it.
No, and it was just natural, like, busted out the Divorce Dad playlist on nonstop, on
The old
repeat.
Yeah, the old classic dial iPod,
Oh,
just full of
yeah.
those songs.
Yeah. But yeah, I had the speaker going, speaker went on, and I without even thinking, I just walked in here, opened up the beer fridge, grabbed whatever was there, and just started painting, went to town.
Yeah.
Still, oh, hold on, Dan. We gotta pause real quick.
What
Um,
happened?
Card's full.
Oh no, card.
We'll get right back into this. Let me.
We'll be right back, everybody, after a word from
Oh,
our
we
sponsors.
we can talk. Let me just delete some files on here. Don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw it in
Oh,
the chat since we have a pretty healthy amount of people in right now. I mean, if you were to say how many unique beers you have a week, what would you say like your average number is per week of unique beers? Because I guarantee you nobody is coming close to the island.
No.
No, absolutely not. And I've seen people throw in some numbers too, especially in the pandemic. Our old constituents of Leah and
And Zeppy.
Zeppy, man, those guys. Whew. Yeah, Andy, man, right there, 4 to 6 on a good week. On a good week. If it's like a holiday and I'm going to get the beer for like that weekend, I might get a case of like, 4 to 6 different beers right there.
All right, Dan, we're coming back.
All right, cool. We're back. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Little technical difficulty, but
little technical difficulties, but we vamped hard on the average. We're pulling the crowd right now.
Yeah,
on
but
the
so
average unique beers you put down per week. Andy, man, 4 to 6. That's
on a
average
good
numbers. I would say on a good week, that's
4 to 6 unique beers.
unique beers.
You get
Think about this. So, like, say it's like a holiday weekend, and maybe you went up to. I hate to give them a reference because they were just in Alan's wheelhouse. Warwick, grab that case of beer on a holiday weekend. That's what 4 to 6 unique beers right there that you're taking home.
Yeah, but you got to. You also have to think you're getting 4-packs.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
one of those is a unique beer. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. But like sometimes, when you get that variety, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and like. Maybe you might get into all 4 to 6, like one of each 4-pack through the weekend,
right.
maybe.
Right. But who has the space to have all these unique beers?
You've got the mini fridge. I got a mini fridge. I mean, people have the garage fridges. I know yours went out. That was a sad day for the podcast there. Take the hat off.
Yeah.
I wish we had the Terminator Judgment Day like music. Dun, dun, dun. Talk about the day the fridge went out.
This one?
Here it comes. Tom's beer fridge rivaled most beer fridges. Yes. Until the beer fridge was no more. The beer fridge fell to the machines in the Great War. It sacrificed itself to keep our beer cold. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was a sad day. But yeah, if you're painting a room, you gotta be drinking.
gotta be drinking. Painting a room, gotta be drinking.
It
Painting
was
anything, gotta be drinking.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like the daddest weekend I could have had. I was painting a nursery, rocking out to the Divorced Dad playlist. Shout out Dylan. Just what a beautiful playlist. And little too much Linkin Park for my liking. Controversial statement. Not a huge Linkin Park fan.
Few songs. I will. Dead Ringers. They're good, but
It's
yeah.
a lot of Linkin Park on there. But that paired with it just made me want to grab more beer.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that's drinking music right
Yeah.
there, Tom.
Matt is on point here. Any house project constitutes drinking.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
just hand in hand.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. There's a
lamb and
moment like
chili peppers.
mid cut where like I'm cutting something, I go right after this cut, getting a beer.
Yeah. Lawn mowing, beer in hand.
Yeah.
Grilling, beer in hand.
Say no more. Say no more.
Yeah. You gotta throw stuff in a dumpster, beer in hand.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have things I have to get out to the street for the
Mhm.
for the garbage man. All my clippings. Gotta get my clippings out there.
Oh, raking and tilling, cleaning up a
Ooh.
garden or mulching.
Ooh. Clean up a garden, having the table with the umbrella open and just having the beer sit there.
Mhm.
Do a little raking, do a little tilling, walk back to the table, drink a beer, go back, rake and till, drink a beer. It's a pattern,
Yeah.
really.
Mulching.
Oh, that mulching is definitely a drinking activity. Mulching is the outdoor equivalent to not the outdoor. I would say that it's the lawn equivalent to painting.
Yeah.
Is mulching.
Yeah.
It's
Spot on.
it's boring, it's time consuming,
It's
tedious, and you just want to have a beer with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Mulching.
Man, dad's scushing hard right now.
Yeah. Ooh. Power washing.
Ooh, power washing's a tough one though, because I kind of want to drink whilst doing it. So I think I have to invest in a helmet for that. Like having the beer in
Ooh.
a helmet while I'm
That would be
power washing.
Yeah. Yeah, the
I-
beer helmet would go pretty nice with the power washing.
I feel like, okay, Tom, humor me here. Top 5 house project or like just housework that you would want a helmet for.
Oh, all right.
A beer drinking helmet. I got a couple.
Push mower.
Push mower, yes.
That has to go probably number 1.
All right, show us push mower. Got it.
Bing! Let's see. Pressure washing. We already.
Yep, I would put that on the list as well. Yep, that's on the 5. So we got 2 there.
What about car detailing?
See, I am going to say that it's going to be tough working in and out of the car if you're wiping off in the car. I'm going to go burn on that, but I am going to see your push mowing,
Mhm.
and I'm going to throw another one related to you, weed whacking.
Ooh, okay.
All
I
right.
like that one.
I got weed whacking, and I've got one more in the same vein. I feel like it's going to be a lot of power equipment related ones because it involves both hands.
Mhm.
So it's hard to operate. If you're drinking a beer with your hand, you're going to need to put it in a helmet. I'm also going to throw leaf blowing in the fall.
Okay. I can get behind that. I'll in the same vein as leaf blowing, I have that little push collector.
Oh, yeah. I
Leaf
mean, leaf
collector?
collecting. Let's just put it
Yeah,
under
leaf collecting.
leaf collecting. Yes.
I feel like just gardening.
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 Yeah.
When you're planning the garden, adding the little plants to the garden beds would be helpful to have a helmet.
Yes, yeah, I agree. And anything that involves like getting both hands involved, but you still want to enjoy a bevy. Gardening is definitely one of those. Cleaning the gutters. I mean, that kind of puts you on display for your neighbors, though. They're like, that guy's got his helmet on again. He's drinking 2 High Lifes while he's cleaning his gutters.
Yeah, I mean, you're just asserting your dominance over.
You know the
Over
guy's
the-
wife is complaining about you next door, but the guy next door is just has that hero song by Nickelback playing in his head. I was wearing a hero. He's just looking at you like, yeah, it's totally terrible. I can't believe he does housework with that helmet on. But then he's just Hero by Nickelback playing in the background.
Yeah, as soon as his wife leaves the room, he's like, "Hell yeah,
Hell yeah, brother.
hell yeah."
You look over at the window, he's just there like
Yeah, that's I mean, if you do it without sleeves, that's obviously like another power level.
yes. So the helmet almost has to come with a sleeveless shirt.
Yeah. If you do it in jorts, cut off
Ooh.
jorts, cut off jorts.
Forget about it. You play bass for Bill Murray now.
And you have to have the New Balances.
Yeah, got.
Or
I
the
mean,
Air-
you
or the
always
Air
have.
Monarchs.
Yeah, you have to have the official shoe if you're gonna dad out that hard.
That would be so. We're painting the picture here. Beer helmet. Are we going High Life cans? High
It's a
Life
good
bottles.
It's a good question. So a bottle sun exposure, not a good thing.
No,
It has
especially
to-
a clear bottle like that.
especially a clear bottle. You're not looking at a good time there. As much as you want to have those bottles up there on the antlers,
Mm.
can't do it. Can't do it.
No, yeah, you got to go can.
Got to go
We're talking-
cans, guys.
Beer helmet, High Life cans, sleeveless shirt. Extra points if it's like a rat or like a Motley Crue, like,
Ted Nugent.
yeah, like
It's like Stranglehold.
yeah,
You got Stranglehold playing on the Bluetooth.
and it's sleeveless old band shirt,
Yeah.
or an old beer shirt.
Old beer shirt. I would say like the freebies you get in the box, like the
Yeah.
ones you used to get with the cases,
Mo-
like
the
the
moose
moose
head?
head.
Yeah.
Like Molson Canadian too.
Cut off jorts and the dad shoes. That is
Yes.
pure. That is level 10 neighborhood alpha dad.
Yeah, neighborhood dominance right there.
And I think you have to have. Are you rocking the Pit Vipers?
I would rock the Pit Vipers for that 100%,
Yeah.
or Pit Viper adjacent sunglasses. They
Yeah.
have to have a hard rad neon reflection on 'em.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not out there with your good Ray-Bans. You're not out there with the ones you go out to dinner like on an early evening with the missus and the sun's still out, but you need the sunglasses to walk to the restaurant.
Yeah.
You're not looking at those sunglasses. Yeah, keep those for special occasions. You're out there to rock. You need
Mm.
that late 90s Oakley look.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You want to look like a late 90s, early 2000s left fielder or a shortstop.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at those, the early 90s.
You wanna
Early
look
90s
like
baseball.
prime Jose Canseco.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Jose Canseco has some shades.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco, I would say also Mark McGuire always had the big ones because they never quite fit his head either, no matter how big they were.
Yeah,
That
no,
dude
he
had
the
an
big
absolute dome.
Yeah, that just roided out ginger melon he had.
Yeah, that neck that just like was the same width of his head and just like straight up. It was like an
Just
Easter
straight up.
like an Easter Island statue.
All right, Dan. I'm moving on to beer number 2 here.
Okay, so you have another stout on deck. What are you looking at now?
Yes, here it is. 90s NASCAR fan shades where I look.
Yeah,
just-
that's the same. It's those Oakleys, those the ones that had like they had two different like nose fits. Remember, you could pop out the nose fit and put another one in there. Like they had the bendable, flexible nose adapters.
Here, I got them right here.
I know, because like that's basically what mountain bikers use, and it's like the same 90s like NASCAR shades. Bring it up. Tom's got it. Click, 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 click. Access me.
M frame sunglasses.
Yes. Best way to describe it. Yeah. M frame. Just that is total neighborhood dominance right there.
Oh man. These are like my my gun range glasses. Just wear those, my gun range glasses out onto the roof.
Ooh,
Dominance. Dominance.
My gun range glasses.
Yeah. I don't have the Oakley ballistics, but but yeah, these are the M frames are the Oakley M frames
Yes.
are just the hardest.
It's the hardest look, man.
These. Oh my god.
Nothing went as hard as M frame.
Wing.
Wing.
Oakley ballistic M frame. God damn. Ballistic M frame alpha. It's in there. You're up there blasting an Andrew Tate podcast. Just asserting your dominance.
Just dressed like PC Principal. That's exactly what PC Principal had with M frames. They were guaranteed they were like drawn on M frames.
Oh, they were. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%. All right.
So what do you got? What are you drinking there, Tom? Pulling that up right now?
Yep.
Tom, you're going pretty hard for National Beer Day. I'm proud of you. You're already on your second beer. I mean, I'm on a 12%er, so I'm just babying the hell out of this. Just sipping on a Monday.
All right. So this is the beer I picked up, put down, picked it up again.
Do it.
Ultimately ended in here. Southern Tier Strawberry Shortcake Imperial Ale.
Good God.
Delicious layers of tart strawberry, sweet vanilla, and flaky shortcake create the perfect warm weather imperial ale. Picked fresh from the patch, strawberry shortcake tastes like a picnic on a sunny spring day.
Pick fresh from this patch, Tom.
This is by Southern Tier.
A division of Victory Brewing Company.
Yeah. It's just, we'll see. I got it. I felt like I got a little Arnold there. I got it.
So Tom, I mean, you went pretty hard on National Beer Day. I mean, you went with something I thought you would never pick for National Beer Day here.
I was feeling stouty, you know. I was channeling my inner Alan.
So you went with a strong ale.
Yeah, Imperial Ale. I thought it was a stout. If I'm being honest, when I got it, I thought strawberry shortcake. It's dark. I was like the
It's gonna pour so amber too.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, man. Thought it was a stout. I thought it was like a chocolate covered strawberry stout.
Actions have consequences.
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1,
go. Oof.
Oh, Dan.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. It's gonna be hilarious.
It smells like an energy drink.
Oh, it's like
it's like a strawberry banana rain.
Oh man. It's like if they fermented a naked juice.
Yeah, knowing now that this is not a stout, it really sullies this whole venture.
When you said you had 2, I went, oh, look at you too. I'm so glad this is number 2 right now.
Yeah. Well, Dan, Imperial Ale. You know,
cheers, man.
On the theme of Alan, bang for your buck, man. The more alcohol, the better, because Why not? Paying the same amount.
And you can trust what he says because he has 25 beers a week.
Confirmed. There it is. Matt, two sides of the same brain. I was going to get that beer that I saw it was an ale. I did not see it was an ale. But Daniel,
Stout's an
Sancho,
ale, by the way. Fuck off.
it is. God. Oh my God.
Oh, this makes me happy right now.
This is horrible. Dan,
Dude,
this is
that's 8% of regret right there. That's 8. Dude, that is a beer that'll get you messed up and then you're going to regret every moment drinking it.
it tastes like Robitussin.
Yeah, it's all fucking what extract probably. It's all just fucking extract.
So we've talked about like Robitussin-y beers before. This tastes like Robitussin.
It's a robo warmer.
It's so all right. So let me give the breakdown of the flavor.
Robo warmer. Put that on the notes of the podcast.
Robo warmer. It has a very like medicinal strawberry taste to it.
Oh, I would guarantee.
I'm getting cakey, like the cakiness of it, but it's like that fake, like very sweet, syrupy, cakey.
Yeah, it's probably like a heavy grain bill and like extract, like giving you that feel, but also like that taste. Ugh. No actual strawberries were harmed in the making of this beer.
And then it's an 8.6 imperial ale. It's boozy. So
you have to deal with heat on top of that.
All of it together, it just tastes like I'm drinking Robitussin. Oh, it's
I will say, and I'm not saying it's gonna get good, but I guarantee that gets better at room temperature.
I can see it. Oh, the aftertaste is so bad. The aftertaste is horrible.
Oh God, Tom, the faces you are making.
It's bad, Dan, and it's rare that we have a beer that we have like accurately describe as just a car crash of flavors. And here we are.
Just an absolute like plane into Tower 7 of flavors right there.
This is committing domestic terrorism on my palate.
This is the most offensive thing you've ever drank. I mean, it's been a long podcast. Would you say this is the most offensive thing you've ever drank?
This is up in the realm of cardamom stout.
Yeah, cardamom. Yeah. Every time I see notes of cardamom in a beer, I still get tiny shivers.
You get that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, like the
Vietnam
meme.
vet.
Yeah, the meme with the cat with all the helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the helicopter backdrop.
Oh,
yeah.
God. It's awful. This is a bottom 5 beer.
Oh, I love this a little bit.
Dan, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I'll do anything for entertainment, but
I love the like the negative descriptions as you're slowly bringing the glass to your lips. You're like, yeah, this is the worst beer I ever had. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, he's still going.
I don't know if I can say it's the worst. I'm not going to officially say it's the worst beer I've ever had. I'm trying to think of what is the worst beer I've ever had.
I will say this right now, Tom. If you chug this beer, I will give the bit a Venmo to donate to the podcast. He's been asking. He asks all the time. He wants to give us money, but we want the bit. We love the bit.
So it's just chug it and
Chug it. And I will say, hey, you want to donate to the podcast? Here we go. Oh, he's going. He's going. He's chugging strawberry. It's gone. Holy shit.
oh my god.
Monday,
a-
Monday night in Potsdam.
That is a bad beer. Oh,
I love this. I love playing devil's advocate on high test ABV night.
well, the bit better get ready to give some money.
buy me a matching hat with Tom so I can have that rad ass hat. I tried to dress like a runner so I could go on brand with my stout for Allen.
Yeah.
Got my 5K shirt on. I got my biking / running hat on. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's a.
I just don't. I haven't built any shelves behind me to hold my beer glasses though. I only know that Matt is the mule is the only guy to ever build a set quite like Allen's. Ooh, Tom.
It's not as good coming back up either.
Oh man, that's like you chugged cough syrup.
Oh, horrible. So, bottom 5 beers. Bottom 5 beers we've had on the podcast. Bush Peach.
Bush Peach is definitely in there.
That
All
was
right, I'll hold it. We're doing bottom and top 5s. This is the
5 more unique beers to drink tonight, Dan. I mean, cardamom, the blueberry cardamom stout.
Gotta do that. Ooh, God, the Maybach from Imprint.
Yeah, that sucked.
That was garbage. Hot garbage.
Beers that just missed.
Ooh, Imperial Pilsner, well crafted.
Oh yeah, that corny beer.
Oh God, that beer was high test and
Yeah.
just high, not good.
Tasted like grain alcohol.
Yeah, dude, it was like I've never had a Pilsner taste like it could power my lawnmower.
Yeah,
And we got one. And we got one more. Strawberry, or was that the first? Wait, I forgot.
strawberry might be it. No, first was Bush Peach.
Oh yeah, so yeah, strawberry right there. That's 5 right there.
I feel like we've definitely had beers where we've had
we've had some terrible beers, but I gotta say, and I would probably corroborate your story with this one. You've named probably some of the worst.
Yeah, that's
That Bush Peach.
up there.
Woo, that was good. That was bad.
was
I mean, I would take strawberry natty over Bush Peach any day.
oh, Natter Days.
Natter
Days
days
were good.
Natter days were great.
Yeah.
Oh, the Zippo Lighter Quad IPA. Ooh, that is a bad one.
Oh, was that that was the one that he shared with us? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, 6.
Wait, what was the one he brought us? It was like a Pilsner
That was it.
or Hellas.
I thought it was the Pilsner was a no. Oh,
I don't
no,
think it was. I don't remember it being a quad IPA.
Yeah, I thought the Zippo Lighter one was just like a shitty fucking Pilsner or something.
Yeah.
Was it a quad? Man, that beer sucked.
Yeah.
Oh no, he had the that place that had their cream ale was a West Coast IPA. It was
yes.
yes.
The cream ale. What the fuck place was that?
I forget.
It
was an
right,
Imperial Pilsner. Yeah, I knew the Zippo Lighter was.
You're thinking of the place in Jim Thorpe where their cream ale
yeah,
was a West
that was
Coast.
that cream ale. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a West Coast.
Bright
pale ale.
Path. Bright Path.
That was it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the dry hop on this is very pronounced.
Yeah, it was bad.
They invented a new style, West Coast cream ale.
Yeah, that was wild. You know what I thought about the other day, Dan?
I regret to ask right now. Tom, what have you been thinking about?
The place that we used, the site that we used to find out like where we were most popular, like where we were most ranked at
Yeah.
when it went down,
Oh no.
it dissolved. And I was
Okay.
like, we haven't talked about like Africa in a while. And I was
Well-
just like imagining in my head, they were like, why don't they talk about this anymore?
I don't like where this conversation.
Why? Why are Dan and Tom?
I don't like the accent. I don't.
Why are Dan and
I
Tom?
really
not
don't like the path you're going down right now, Tom.
Why are Dan and Tom not talking about us anymore? We listen to the talks about beers that we cannot access.
Is this why I'm getting toll violation texts right now?
They used to bring light to us every week.
I still want to know what kind of beer they drink in Ghana. We never got any of our Ghana listeners to actually like. I don't know where these listeners are coming from in Ghana, but I would love to know what kind of beer they're drinking over there. For that,
find out
I'm not going to
in
speak
the
like Tom this entire
what
episode.
is happening in the Pennsylvania beer scene.
I am regretting the fact that I made him chug that beer right now because now his African accent is so offensive. It's making me uncomfortable right now.
Why have they besmirched us?
Tom, just one time. Say Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
I love it. Okay, I'm back in. All right. Anyway, Tom.
What
yes.
Pennsylvania beer are they talking about this week?
Stop it.
I cannot wait.
Move on. Anyway, guys, it's National Beer Day
I'm
here.
painting my hut. I need to listen to this while I drink.
God damn.
You don't like my my African?
I'm not liking the accent you clearly ripped from Blood Diamond. I hate it.
What happened to the internationally acclaimed podcast?
Why hasn't Cindy Crawford talked about them?
Cindy Crawford acknowledged them.
Yes. All I hope is that in a tiny village in Ghana, we've made Cindy Crawford their goddess.
Oh yeah, they just watch the Pepsi commercial over and over again. Who is this alabaster princess?
I'm out of here, man. This has been the best friends
queen.
This has been the best friend podcast in the world. I'm out.
See ya.
All right, Tom, you guys tell us we have to have a meeting after this.
Oh my god. We're actually done audio. That was a great way to end it.
Yeah, you actually did cut it. All right, perfect.
Yeah, it's cut. Yeah.
That was a good cut.
On the alabaster princess. Oh man, I had a good riff too that I wanted to go on. I watched Highlander recently.
Ooh, that's a good soundtrack too.
Yeah.
After I saw the movie Rad recently, I was talking about how amazing that soundtrack is. And we were talking about 80s movie soundtracks. And one I brought out was like the Highlander soundtrack is just chef's kiss of 80s. Like, I don't know. It's just amazing.
When Christopher Lambert ruled the world.
Christopher Lambert.
I'm here to play a guy who talks like this.
I mean, he's a French guy.
Yeah, he's like French. Yeah, he's French, but he's always whispering.
Lambert. Yeah, because he only had one accent. Like they were like, "Be an American guy," and he's like, "I'm just like this. Hey, it's me, Christopher Lambert.
My name is Rainin from the Mortal Kombat."
He's like French Canadian.
Yeah.
There can be only one.
What's even more wild, and so Highlander is about immortals from Scotland, the Highlands of Scotland.
Yes. Well, two of which originated from that, and then there was another one who originated.
There was one Scottish actor in the movie, and he played an ancient Egyptian. What the fuck?
He dressed like a complete tool when he was introduced too.
I was like, how do you have Sean Connery You have a French guy, a Scottish. You could have had anybody else play an ancient Egyptian. You picked Sean Connery to play not the Scottish guy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, is Sean Connery still going? I was like, all right, he did that. I was like, man, if he is still alive, take care of it. Just somebody just unplug the outlet. Just oopsie.
First of all, Highlander rules. The
Highlander is
movie is
great. Yeah.
awesome.
Soundtrack, special effects, like
Mhm.
it's got that 80s, just perfect 80s like
Oh.
camp to it.
Is Highlander 80s? I thought it was early 90s.
I believe is Highlander 90s? No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Highlander is Highlander is 1986. Highlander
Really?
2 is in the 90s. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this has to be the 90s. Clancy Brown, the Kurgan. Dude, Clancy Brown,
Kurgan.
one of the best actors in sci-fi and fantasy.
Holy shit, Dan.
James Cosmo was in it. Angus MacLeod.
This isn't real.
What?
Right? This is fake. Henry Cavill?
Well, no, it's a fake trailer. Yeah, don't
Oh,
watch it.
okay. It's fake. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fake trailer, but there were talks about him doing Highlander.
God damn, that would be sick. A
Mhm.
remake.
I
It's
know
one of those
he's
movies, though,
so
it
into
shouldn't-
fantasy and everything too. Like, I mean, his stuff with Witcher, badass. So.
Oh my god, Dan. Have you seen Christopher Lambert recently?
And, well, he is probably looking like a
Rough
corpse.
shape.
Well, he has
Rough
throat
shape.
cancer. That's why he always
Oh,
talks
does he?
like this. Yeah,
Ah.
he had some sort of like throat cancer, I think.
Dan, did you ever watch Fortress?
Oh, absolutely. The prison
That-
movie.
Yeah.
I've seen
with-
Fortress 1 and 2.
yeah, that movie fucking rules. You can see Christopher Lambert's balls in that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Forgot. About that.
Yeah. If you type in Christopher Lambert B, the first thing that pops up is Christopher Lambert balls. Yeah.
Hold on, I have to take my safe search off for it.
Oh man, yeah, Christopher Lambert's balls in it.
There they are.
Yeah. He said apparently
Fortress
he-
was awesome.
Fortress ruled
Yeah.
with Red from that 70s show.
Yeah, Red was the bad guy, which I mean he was fresh off of RoboCop and everything too. So
Yeah.
like he just played a great villain.
Yeah, I remember. So I remember finding Fortress. It was on. It was like the time that like Skinamax would come on,
Yeah,
and like
the late night like Fortress was a late night HBO/Cinemax movie.
yeah, and like I would watch those movies. Like I found a bunch of great movies, just like hoping there was going to be tits that popped up. And you find like these movies like this, like Fortress was like played at like midnight on Cinemax, and you're like, oh, tits are abound.
And it had like some of the greatest action to it, like
Yeah.
people exploding. It's perfect. Like they
Yeah,
had
it was
the necklace. Yeah, they had
Mhm.
the neck things. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this was, it was such a cool concept too, like an underground prison. Like it makes sense to just have an inescapable prison.
And then Fortress 2 in space. Like,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
pretty badass.
Yeah, there's a cover of a YouTube video that just says, "Want to see Christopher Lambert's balls?"
I know. I'm looking at her right
With
now. Which is exactly why we Googled it. Thank you.
the Salty Nerd Podcast, the movie where you get to see Lambert's balls. Oh my god, Fortress is so awesome.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Fortress. Do you remember Skyscraper?
Not so much
With
Skyscraper.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Nope.
Oh,
Don't
that one
don't
was
remember that one.
that one was ripe with like gratuitous sex scenes.
Yeah,
That
I
movie-
can see that being
that movie was awesome.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull up the trailer.
oh man, there were a couple like good sci-fi ones that like came out around this time where I was talking about the ocean horror with the stabby guys, Leviathan and Deep what was it? The other one, like Deep Death 6 or something. Like we did this other one, but it was like all those like, hey, you had that movie. What was the movie with the it was like the sci-fi, but it was more like Steven Spielberg, but they were underwater. And they found aliens underwater. I forget what it was called. It wasn't Cocoon. It was the other one. I forget. But underwater horror was like big in the 80s.
Oh yeah. So here's Skyscraper, Dan. Here's the trailer.
This is One Rocket Charlie.
Oh man.
It's already happening. And she is flying right into the heart of it.
But dry.
Bud Dry.
Never had it.
No.
Before my time, Bud Dry. This looks like they're trying to like come off of like this Die Hard thing. Like,
Dude, this was prime Skinamax.
oh man.
The enemy is here. The
This is one of those movies where it was like it came on at Skinamax and you're like, is it going to be like, am I just watching an action movie? There's going to be like no tits. Just a ton of gratuitous sex in this.
battlefield is locked. Skyscraper.
Just look at that. You know it's going to be awesome with a trailer like this. That letter, that font, Skyscraper.
Oh Jesus Christ! Dude.
They're gonna kill us. What's in this briefcase? There's a satellite tracking system destroying.
Dude, there's a scene where the guy just has sex with Ann Nicole Smith with a gun in his hand.
Yeah.
We are the People's Democratic Liberation Party.
The People's Liberation Democratic Party.
Oh, there's a GIF where she's just getting she's getting railed by one of the terrorists, and she's trying to grab a knife out of or a letter opener out of the desk.
Yeah, just what Wayne's World made fun of, like with the gratuitous sex scenes. This is it.
Dude, there's so many.
You're standing between me and 1 point.
Yo.
We are the People's Democratic Liberation Party.
Watch this.
You're standing between me and $1.5 billion.
And Nicole Smith did all her own
Every
stunts.
5 minutes, I will
I
kill a
hope.
hostage until you return the case
course.
to me.
Of course, he got shot and shot out of a window.
I will kill a hostage
Look at that.
until you return the case to me.
Check all the other floors. I want this bitch caught right now.
Dude. There are so many scenes in this movie. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that spray right here.
The worst. I'm done.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Let the hostages go, and I'll tell you where the case is.
There it is. There it
There
is.
it is.
It's the
There
worst.
it is.
It's the
She's
worst.
a bad actress.
It'd be great if the Predator was involved in this.
I mean, this trailer is awesome. The trailer is unreal. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I've actually been watching this scene because I wanted to see what actually happened. They showed way too much.
Yeah. Nicole.
How'd they go from the skyscraper to the barnyard scene?
It's been a while since I watched it.
Because there's like a scene where she's just getting like just manhandled at a farm.
Yeah.
I don't know. This movie, I'm gonna ask the Stabby Boys. I guarantee they have this.
Skyscraper.
I mean, if there wasn't
wonderful,
if there
just
wasn't
absolutely beautiful.
It's a work of art. The trailer alone, how can you watch that trailer and not be like, fuck yes, I want to watch it right now. But Dan, if there wasn't, if the gratuitous sex scenes, I mean, we could probably find a way to do this like a watch along where we don't show it, where like we're watching it and we're like,
we should have it cut to the let's go to the movies. Let's go to the movies.
But
the amount of not safe for the workplace gifts from this movie are insane.
But this would be
Tom, I got the gist.
this would be a great watch along movie. If we could show it. I'm just saying, like, if we could show it, this would be like a prime watch along movie.
She's just getting manhandled in this movie.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta stop looking at these because it's going to infect my laptop.
Yeah, I mean, this one would be like really just like up there as far as it's so like outrageously like early 90s, like so many just explosions, gunfights. It would really be a great watch along movie.
Oh yeah, this would be a watch along where like we'd have so when it gets to those parts, we should just do like something like the guy from Jurassic Park, like you didn't say the magic word, or we Patreon this bad boy, because I got a feeling I got some comments on this, and
is this what kicks off our Patreon?
Oh man, does It Stinks finally come out?
But this doesn't stink. It rules.
Oh god damn.
Do we do It Stinks / It Rules?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It Stinks. I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this is we'll have to workshop this, Dan.
Yeah, we'll have to let's talk off
logistics. Let's talk logistics.
Let's talk logistics because apparently right now I owe a Nigerian prince like $10,000 from searching for gifts in this, so I have to stop. I mean,
I looked up skyscraper and it took me to X videos.
Dude, I just put skyscraper GIF in and it's just yeah. Wow.
Full sex scenes.
I've got the gist. I know exactly what's happened here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say no more. I've got it.
God. Anna Nicole Smith used to be a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing.
It's unreal that people were like, yeah, she's hot. Just put her in a movie. Doesn't matter that she could not act worth anything.
Yeah. Apparently, she acts very well over a desk.
Sure does. stuck with me. High school. No, it wasn't even high school, Tom. I wasn't even out of Delco yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Delco
this is like
Tom.
middle. This is middle school Tommy over here.
Yeah. Left a real big impression on
This is
Delco Tom.
This is JV Tommy right here.
Yeah. All right, Dan. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I got to get off this page.
You've been saying that for 5 minutes.
I know, and I keep finding more gifts.
All right, everybody.
This movie is no short of awesome.
We'll catch you next week.
See ya.